Let's jump right in. Pack 1 is not good. We opened a Brush Land. I think Cindermaw is probably the best card here. But, you know, Prison Sentence is okay. Rager's okay. Gurgling Anointer's okay. Golem's okay. It's not a very strong pack in general. Not really sure I'd ever play most of these cards. I mean, the Boulder Branch Golem I would maybe play, but the Prison Sentence and the Cindermaw seem to be the best cards, so I'm just going to take the Cindermaw because I think it's better than Prison Sentence. Into an unplayable rare and a Quicksilver Amulet. It's a really slow card. It can be cool, but I don't think I want to go that direction today. I think Ferric Blast is okay for red as a follow-up, but it's not that great. It'll probably wheel. The best card is probably the Opportunist or the Vanguard or the Infiltrator. So I think I'm just going to go with the Vanguard to follow up Cindermaw. It's a 2-drop that I'm really pleased with most of the time. And every time I play it, I'm pretty happy. Gix's Corrects is also okay, but Hurkyl's Final Meditation is a joke. Alright. We have a Cliff Stomper here. We have one other red card, and it's early in the draft. The upside's huge if you're playing near mono red or mono red, but the downside is you have to be red. Whirling Strike is probably a little bit safer, but it's not nearly as good as Cliff Stomper, so I think we should just take the Cliff Stomper. Emergency Weld is also kind of on my radar, and again, there's another Opportunist in this pack, so we're passing a lot of green. So I think the green ship has sailed. There's Realization if we want to go black. But I think the upside to Cliff Stomper is so big that I think we should take it and just kind of, I don't know, gamble a little bit. The only red card in this pack is the Strong Bull, and it's a great red card, so I'm really leaning towards Strong Bull after taking Cliff Stomper just to stay red, especially since this is pack 1. Weakstone Subjugation's really good. And if you're playing blue, you want them. But I don't see too much else here. I think the Strong Bull is definitely the take for us. What is this? The Revoker? Not very good. Okay. We could do Onslaught. I'm not opposed to it. I don't think it's great. Alloy Animist is okay, but not great. The Revoker is not something I want to play even as a 2-drop for a 2-1. Adept or Trench Stalker, probably next favorite cards out of this pack. There's just not a lot here. I think we should go with the Onslaught just because it's the best card here that fits what we're doing, but yikes. Rock Hunter's great. I don't see anything wrong with the Rock Hunter. It's the only red card again. Prowler is good if you're playing green, but I think green has sailed. We've passed way too much good green. Tome's not really playable. Excavation's very specific. Guy's Gift is a great green trick. Whoever's getting all this green is going to have a good deck. But I think for us, the Rock Hunter is where we want to be. You could take the Rager here, but I'm not that big a fan of the Rager. I think I'd rather have a 3-1 on turn 2. No One Left Behind is quite good. Another Infiltrator. It's Conscripts. But this No One Left Behind is actually probably a black sign. We only have one white card. We know we're playing red, but we don't know what other color. No, geez, an Epic Confrontation too. But I think the infantry, matches us best. It's just a shame that all this grain's getting passed. Maybe I should have been taking it. Blast runner or automation. I think blast runner can be good, but you have to be doing very specific things. I think the automation's a safer bet, but we do have a strong bull. I think it's really close. I think either way could be good, but let's hedge our bets on some sacrifice. Retrieval unit's okay for playing artifacts for a ramp. It's not great. I actually would run a domination. I mean, a lot of people don't like it because then you can kind of 2-for-1, but if you attach that to a rock hunter on turn 3, you're swinging in with a 5-3 on turn 3, and it's not insignificant, but I think we will have a chance to get another one of those, so I don't think we need to take it. Let's take the ramp in case. Here we have the blast. It wheeled, so yep, removal. I think Whirling Strike has a lot of merit as a trick, so I think we should take it. Onslaught's looking better. Maybe we are mono red. If we're mono red, none of these matter then. I guess we could take the firebomb. If we're mono red, it's a sack outlet. And Guy's Gift being last pick is ridiculous. Okay, Awaken the Woods is very good. I've never played with this card. There was a lot of green going around. Kind of makes me pull my hair out. I wasn't taking green. We do have the Guy's Gift, though. It's a perfectly good Cliff Stomper as well. But I think for my personal collection, I want Awaken the Woods. I don't have this card yet, so I might rare draft here and hope the Cliff Stomper wheels. The Cliff Stomper is definitely the right pick, everybody, but I just think Awaken the Woods is a must. Juggernaut's good. Automation's fine. Another Rock Hunter. Bobble can be okay for a sack outlet. For Blast Runner, it's a free sack outlet. Very tempted to take Bobble here. Hope one of these other 3 red cards wheel. Or should I just go for a creature? Nah, Bobble's fine. There's a Mutt here, which is great. Springleaf Drum helps cast other colors if we want to stay mono red, splashing Awaken the Woods. But I think the Mutt's the safer choice. There is an Arbalest here. And I don't mind missing out on another Blast Runner to speculate on this Arbalest Engineers. Blanchwood Armor with Awakened Woods is gross. I just realized that combo. But, I mean, if I'm going to speculate on something, I'm going to speculate on the Engineers over the Blast Runner. It's possible the Blast Runner wheels, so I think if we want to take Engineers here, we can take it, speculate on it, and then backup plan we get something else from this pack, like Supply Drop or Wings or Blast Runner. So I don't mind that. Juggernaut looks good. Baloth looks great. The upside to Baloth is huge. If we end up going red-green, I'm going to be really angry at myself if I don't take this Baloth. So we're only missing out on automation. I'm okay with that. Whoa! Excavation Explosion in this pack? Are we serious? Pick 6, yeah. Hmm. I don't like any of these cards, actually. The Chanter is not great for our deck. The Burrowing Razormaw maybe makes more sense, but yeah. We could speculate on Pallbearer, or we could get the Domination now that I was talking about earlier. They make for good early game combos. Putting that on a Cliff Stomper even makes it 2/6. It's pretty good. Let's take it. Cliff Stomper came around. I think Cliff Stomper number 2 is great. How good is my green? The Cliff Stomper is going to be fine. I think we need to kind of stay red. The Goblin Blast Runner is tempting, but let's just stay red. And look, all 3 red creatures came back. So that was a free pick when we took the bauble. Yeah, automation looks fine. I think you could have a good argument for Juggernaut as well. Actually, in fact, I'll take the Juggernaut. I think I like Infantry over Onslaught number 2. I don't know. Onslaught can be good, but I think Infantry just maybe makes a little bit more sense. The Blast Runner came around, so Arbalest was a free pick. I don't want any of this. I guess we could speculate on Pallbearer, but I don't think we're going to be playing green. Desynchronize, and even the Forge Chanter came back. So red's really open. Okay. I mean, the Spider's good, but we don't have a lot of artifacts, so thinking our little Stone Seeker here is probably the best pick for us out of this pack. Could be having Baloth number 2, but I think I want to lean into mono red a bit more. So let's just stay to red as close as we can and see if we can make green a cut. This is looking pretty good. I'm not sure that makes sense, though. I'm pretty sure we're going to get enough red cards to cut Awake in the Woods. Keening Stone is interesting. It's slow. I don't think it really goes with our aggressive deck, but I do think it's a very good playable. Just wins fast once it hits the board. Race to the Ground, or maybe even another Blast here, but there's not even a good green card. Like, it's just a bad pack. I guess, like, you know, we could take the War Plow as well. Like, it has Death Touch, comes down on turn 6 as a 5/4. Or just Race to the Ground. I don't think we'll play it, though. Man, these packs are pretty terrible. We have an Energy Refractor here that we could run for Awake in the Woods. It's probably the right pick, but there's also a Demolisher here if we wanted to just lean into mono red. I'm tempted to take the Demolisher. I've never played with this card. I don't think it's great, but if we're going mono red, it's a okay top end. But nah, the Refractor's opening more doors for us. Okay, that's not gonna fit our deck. The Dragon Engine looks great, but there's another Arbalest here as well, which would definitely strengthen our reason to play green. But I think the Dragon Engine's safer. If the Arbalest wheels, I'll probably take it, but, you know, there's also some other good red cards here. The Dragon Engine's definitely the safe pick, so we're taking the Dragon Engine. Evolving Wilds. It's a sack outlet at the very least. I mean, I think I would even run it in a mono red deck for the Blast Runner. I don't think it's a bad choice. We're giving up an Avenger, which are okay, but I don't think we want top end cards in this deck. Blast Zone. Now there's a card. It's not very good for mono red, but it's interesting. Unleash Shell might be better for us though. So we're just gonna take it. Be sad. I don't see anything here we like. I mean, maybe Bushwhack, but we could also take like a Sushi Guard as like a top end for the Wake in the Woods if we play it. Having something big to cast just comes down and wins the game. Another Stone Seeker, pick 8. Wow. Blast Runner, number 3. I'm worried we don't have enough sack outlets, but I mean, there's nothing else here that I want, so. The Blast, okay. Demolisher came back around, fine. I don't know. We're gonna have to cut a lot of stuff, and Scrapsmith sucks in our deck. So Onslaught or Blitz. I think Blitz here. We're finally getting one in our deck. Nothing here makes sense. I'll just take this. And yep. Okay. And we're probably not going to play that, but I'll put it here. In all likelihood, we're ending up mono red. And it really pains me because I never wanted to cut green, but it just, I don't think it's going to make the deck at all. I think we're much stronger if we pare down to mono red. Let's get our lands the right amount. I think max I'm going to run 16 lands in this deck, and I'm just going to try and be super aggressive. We only have 6 cuts to make. So, well, let's bring everything in that's red if we're going to go mono red before we start making our cuts. Yep. Okay. I think our top end looks kind of weird. Energy Refractor doesn't make any sense anymore. Firebomb doesn't make any sense, but could combo as a sack outlet. The Forge Chanters, I don't have enough spells. Treewool unit looks pretty filler. Let's check out how many creatures we have. I'd like to have a lot of creatures. Look at all those 2-drops. It's perfect. I think we just need to shave down the top end and maybe some of these blasts. I'm not sure Onslaught is needed in this deck. Race to the Ground's definitely not needed. I do still like Domination here. Cliff Stomper with Domination sounds pretty spicy. I don't think we need the Forge Chanters. They just don't fit. We don't have enough spells. The Retrieval unit. I mean, it makes 2 artifacts, but we only have a Strongbow. Definitely cutting Chain Dancer. I'm just worried our top end's too expensive. Let's pull that down. Blitz is a 3-drop. These might need to go. I don't know if we need 3 Blast Runners either. Yeah, let's shave a Ferric Blast now. We just have 2 cuts. Wonder if we have too many spells. Yeah, let's cut the top end. And the very bottom end. Condense it down to a mid-range thing. I think that looks good. Maybe we do leave in a top end. Take out a land. Not opposed to running 15 in this set. It's so often that you just have too much mana at the end of the game. I don't know, maybe we get rid of the guard. It's a bit of a puzzle. Just thinking. I'm wondering if this is the best configuration I could possibly do with these cards. Probably isn't. Yeah. I mean, I wanted it, but I don't want it that badly. This looks a little bit better to me. The retrieval unit still looks off. But I don't know, maybe we do need to run it for more sacrifice outlets. I wonder if we have enough creatures. $16 creatures. We don't really need the firebomb, do we? Put a big top end in. That could be okay. I'm gonna do it. I want to put a big body in for the blast. Call me crazy. We're gonna go with it. Mono red. I've never played mono red with the set, so this is a first for me. I guess this is what we're supposed to expect from our start hand. Kind of have a play 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So, you know. Disfigure? Weak stone. Well, that changes my play too, but not too much else. We'll just hold off. I just will leave it as a chump blocker and never tap it. Looking infantry here. We can blitz next turn. Okay, well, maybe we want to get rid of that before it gets bigger. We'll attack, see if they trade. If they don't, we can always blast afterwards. I think we should blast. I don't have anything to really deal with it if that gets going. Okay, target the adept. Next turn we should have a good turn with a Cliff Stomper and Blitz automation. It's gonna be big. Okay. Or we could do that. Lots of options. Yeah, we'll blitz this turn. And we'll chump block. Another one. Okay. Well, this puts pressure on for sure. Or we could just run out more creatures afterwards. Let's swing in. If they don't block, they're in a world of trouble. Yep. Alright. Lots of pressure here. Tons of creatures. Let's go for it. Yep. That went well. Both Cliff Stompers out. It's pretty awesome. Let's go into our deck and change it up a little bit. I always like to review my deck after I played with it once or twice to make sure it's lining up with the way I envisioned it would play. I think the Blast is going to be a little bit more important than the Onslaught for us based on what I just saw. So, just going to bring in a touch more removal. Okay, it's fine. I don't like that we're not on the play. I think that hurts this deck tremendously. But I'm gonna keep it. It's got no removal, it's just creature, creature, creature. So here we go. I do like playing Just Guy myself. So this person's onto something. Fun lands. Alright, well. I'll give them a choice here. Ooh. Nice. That hurts. We got plenty of trump blockers, though, but we're just never going to be able to get rid of that problem. Yeah. We don't have anything strong enough to get rid of that problem. Even with our removal. So... I think we just, keep going for it, you know? Maybe eventually we can combo there. That we can get rid of. Thank goodness. The Stone Seeker should be lethal, unless they can bring out more creatures. But if they have to double block the Stone Seeker, they're gonna have issues. We'll see. It's completely possible they have something amazing here. That's not gonna do it. Nice! Woo! Let's go. Alright. Mystery card plus a slow start. I'm not so sure I like this. I'm gonna mulligan it. I'm not sure I like this either. But we're gonna keep it. Self-mill deck. Yeah, we'll trade. I don't have anything in my hand to sacrifice anytime soon, so it's a reasonable trade. Sure. Ugh. Bad start hand, by the way. We'll go ahead and play this. It is a decent blocker. It gives us Power Stone. Allows us to bring out the Juggernaut next turn. Definitely behind, though. I think we gotta try. I think, you know, they have an overwhelming remorse that's gonna blow this up. But... okay. That went better than I thought it would. What do we think? Regains life. Alright. Let's put it out. Whoa, green. I didn't know you were playing green. A red land would be great here. Nope. And it has to attack, so... whoa! Okay. I'd rather block with my Rock Hunter than my Cinder Maw. Okay. They're going for it. Okay. It's pretty wide. I think I'm very dead. Yeah, I'm dead. I don't know. They're too wide. I'm just double checking here. I don't think there's any way for me to win this game. I think we've lost. Yeah. So, I guess we just let them have their fun and we'll attack in. Bummer, first loss of the day. But that happens. Sure. Good game. Alright. Ouch. This had a great green curve out, the way we've been winning with our great red curve out, so. We also didn't have a great start hand there. That's part of the problem. Okay. We need to draw lands. We have 16 in the deck, so should be fine, but we do need to draw some lands here. Preferably like 2 in a row. Would be great. So that we can get to 4 4s. Perfect. There's one. Fine trade. Let's go. I guess I could have played out my Cliff Stomper, but I wanted to be a little bit more mana efficient. So much pressure here. I'll just scare them. Let them know, hey, you gotta block. Wow. Okay. Instant speed too. Okay, so there's some potential for a huge blow up here, right? Okay. Yeah. Their greed will kill them. There we go. Juggernaut next. Okay, so they should have blocked. Obviously. Kind of sad they didn't. But that was their mistake there. They needed to block with their best creature. Taking that much damage was not acceptable at that point in the game. Especially since I had already shown another Cliff Stomper was coming in. So they probably didn't have it no matter what they did. Okay. I think I will keep it. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. It does make it a little awkward. Hmm. Stoneseeker looks good. Hmm. Why do I like this so much? But I do. I think I'm gonna go for it. I'm worried they have the deal 3 damage to attacking creature spell. And making it 4/4 makes it so that's really not a thing anymore. If they kill my Hornseeker, it makes my Goblin Runner into a very big thing. I think what I'm gonna do, yeah. I'm gonna blitz this out. Bring out Bauble. Sacrifice Bauble. Look at the top card of target player's library, then draw a card at the beginning of next turn's upkeep. Okay, I'll look at your card. Okay. I will all attack here, even though I could lose my automation. It's just a lot of damage. If they don't block. Sure. Still a lot of damage. Good game. I think they quit prematurely. I mean, 3 lands. I just need another land to cast that. I guess they thought I could sack again. I did have this, which gave First Strike and Trample, which would have just been horrible for Menace. So, you're probably going to win anyway, but yeah. Never feels good when somebody quits like that. Alright, we've pretty much made back our gems, even though we used coins for today. And now it's just all icing on the cake. I do think this deck should be a 7 winner. But, you know, I've experienced so much variance with this set that, you know, we could lose our next 2. It's totally possible. Even with a deck this good, so. We will see, but this deck is quite good. We fared pretty well in the draft considering we got basically no rares that we're playing. I'm gonna keep this. I love it. We didn't get a Mishra's desk. That is something we did not get. We did get 2 Cliff Stompers, though. Whoa, artifacts galore. Hello. I'm sure they're gonna kill this with 3 damage. Yep, there it is. How did I know? I think because they are being so aggressive, I maybe like... What do I like here? We can swing in for 4 next turn. I think I like that better. They're gonna have to use quite the removal, like Prison Sentence, to deal with that. And even then, we can sack it to do damage later. If they Prison Sentence it. So not all would be lost. Power Stone Engineer. So much. So many artifacts. Bitter Reunion. Love of the card. We are really going through our deck up there, aren't we? I bet you they have a really big bomb that they're fishing for. Which is fine. I don't think I'm going to tilt my hand. I'm going to go ahead and attack. They will get a Power Stone. I'm not happy about it. Whoa! Yeah, mutt. I am flooding a bit. Woo! Now that is a draw. Okay. Yeah. So like I said, it's not a lost cause. We're still going to be able to sack it and do 5 damage to face with it. It's pretty great. So. I wonder what their end game is. I mean, I have to think they have some pretty substantial stuff. You know? They're smart. Sure. Do I want to let this happen? It's not how I would have liked that to go down, but they only have 1 card left in their hand. Ugh, thank gosh. I was about to say, that was definitely not ideal. I would have liked to have done that with Goblin Blast Runner. I would have liked done that to face, but yeah. We just had to settle for where we were. Okay, there's a big guy. Big guy with flying. I think I'm gonna hold back. What we got to choose from here? Good ones. Okay. They'll probably attack with their Flying Onulet, which really does well for us because it means we can sack and then swing in for big. They did not. Alright, in that case... What do I like more? Now we'll swing in. They really do have to block the Cliff Stomper. If they don't, they're making the wrong choice. Which is fine. I don't think they can kill me out of nowhere. They can't hit me for 20. This could get blown up, but... Yep. If they were going to do an instant to gain life, I was going to sack and do 8 damage direct. Was the plan there. Here, I can show you. I was going to sack it to do 8 damage direct if they had something that was going to gain them life with a combat trick or something. That would kill this off, so I wanted to save it as a response with 4 mana. Okay. Up to 5 wins. Looking good. It's fine. Interesting. Wonder what they'll take here. Maybe the infantry. But I don't know. If they're creature poor up there, yeah, that was not the hand they wanted to see. I'm gonna go ahead and play out the butt. We'll be ditching my Evolving Wilds. You know, Evolving Wilds is good for a sack outlet for the Goblin Blast Runner, but if you didn't get Goblin Blast Runner early, it's kind of... just kind of slows down your mana. Take Flight. That's kind of a problem. I worry they have removal. I'm gonna wait. I feel like if they had Disfigure, they'd already play it, but Overwhelming Remorse, they don't have enough creatures in the grave yet to do that. I can't believe they're still racing. Well, I guess they want to draw cards. Okay. That makes sense. I will be using this on that to stop the drawing card nonsense. I'm sure they have Gaia's Gift, but sure. Oh, that was a huge blowout. I don't want to talk about it. No, I'm just joking. It's fine. We're still okay. That's a bigger problem. I just think I'm gonna get rid of the Gurgling Anointer now. Oh, perfect. I like how they've had a 2-card advantage this whole game, and they're still losing. Like, unless they drop something, we just get a face next turn, we win. Like, they have to gain life here with a Baloth or Boulder Branch Golem would be perfect. Yeah, that's not going to do it for them. In fact, they'd lose more life by drawing more cards. True. They have to be confident they're going to put out another creature here, I guess. That's their life gain. Okay. Slight problem. Yep. I guess, unfortunately, we have to go for this. Which is painful. Get an extra card. Look at what's going on over here. Not good stuff. We could lose this. We raced and we're not winning. We need like a haste. Yeah, we need like a haste creature here. We have the 7 mana for it. The Blitz automation. Well, we're not dead yet. We're pretty dead. We're not dead yet. It's not looking good though. They're gonna gain life. 4 more life. They're gonna go back up to 8. Yep. That's a good game. Okay. We got rocked. But I get a block. We're good. So, card advantage, removal. I was about to say, if they lost that game drawing that many cards, they weren't doing very well, but yeah, they just outdrew us. Too many cards. So, 5 wins. Let's see if we can get to 7. But that was a fun game. Even though we lost. It was fun. Eken. Okay, on 17 lands, Eken has the #1 trophy rate, the #1 win rate, and the most wins of this set as of right now. I don't know why he's number 3, but he should be number 1. He plays red almost all the time. Never played against him, but this should be fun. Let's go. I'm gonna say hello because I'm just pretty excited. Yeah. It is not every day you get to play against the #1 ranked player in the set. Kind of honored. Our start hand's okay. I wish we had more creatures, but we are flooding out a little bit. I would like to see less flood. Bitter Reunion. Great call, Eken, and he is playing red. Red-white. Kind of known to do that. Swinging in for 2. We draw first blood. Wow. Stop drawing lands. Please. This game is not the game we want to flood out in. Okay, he's probably got a trick here. But I think I'm okay running into it. You know? I guess we'll attack and see if I like running into the trick or not. Yeah, Onslaught. We'll do it. I think I'm okay with trading here. Yeah, I lose my Power Stone, but he loses both of his creatures. I think it's fine. Put out Strongbow now. He has so many cards left in his hand. Bit of reunion had him draw an extra card. We've got removal, and that's for sure. But it doesn't do a lot if he doesn't put out stuff to remove, you know? I feel like we're going to be running into another trick here. I'm not sure if it's worth avoiding. Okay. I'm not gonna sack my Evolving Wilds. I think, okay, removal. Fine. I just wanted to see another creature. What I was saying about the Evolving Wilds is I'm gonna leave it on the board. As long as I feel like it's okay staying there. We've got plenty of lands. You know, if we had a Cliff Stomper out there, I would sack it right away to get another mountain, but I'd rather save it for a sack outlet if we need it. Cohort's a great card. How dare he? We can put him in a pickle here. We can Explosion the Cohort and Domination our infantry. He won't be able to kill the infantry even if he has a trick. Let's see if he has Lauren's Escape. Nope. Okay. Let's try and push damage here. He's smart enough, he will chump block. Okay. At the end of his turn, I might sack my Evolving Wilds. We'll see. We've got expensive spells in my hand, so I want to be able to Ferric Blast and cast a 2-drop, so for that reason alone, I think it's worth sacking the Evolving Wilds now to make sure we can maximize our mana next turn for what we draw. Cohort's going to hit me for 3, which is fine. Sculpting Steel is not fine. You're not allowed to have that card. Nice. Man. That's such a bummer. I'm gonna have to Unleash Shell his Cohort. Doesn't feel good. And then we draw our Blast Runner. One turn too late, man. One turn too late. But now we can Unleash Shell and Blast Runner in the same turn, so that's, I guess, the silver lining. Let's see how he blocks. Well, I don't know. I'd maybe rather save my Unleash Shell and Ferric Blast the Cohort since he doesn't have any tricks up. Nah. We can Unleash Shell. He'll be fine. I debated let's sack our Blast Runner, but no, I'd rather leave him as a blocker, I guess. But we are running out of cards. He got a lot of value out of that Sculpting Steel. Now, Mutt. I like your deck, Eken. It's kind of like how I wish my draft went. I didn't get any Bitter Reunions, no desks, and now we're flooding. Oh, man. Well, do we just push damage because we're flooding? Force blocks. We can blow this up. I think I'd rather blow up his trick here and then we keep our infantry. I lose my Blast Runner, but If he had tricks, I think he would have played it earlier in the game. Unleash shell, okay. He would have had that removal no matter how we did it, but at least we got to draw another card, which is action. It's gonna do really poorly against those tokens, but we're pretty even at the moment. We just need to not draw any more lands. I think I'm willing to trade off my token for a token, but I do not want to trade my Rock Hunter. Cindermaw's great. That's great action. Let's swing in. He has lots of mana open. I expect another trick here. Yep. Okay. Well, there was no point in dancing around it, but geez, so many tokens, Eken. So many tokens. Unbelievable. Cindermaw is pretty good against tokens, though. But the way this is going, I expect him to have another removal for my Cindermaw, and we're just going to die to tokens. Again, we need to draw some more action. Like, we've got a lot of lands right now. Yeah, and that's not helpful. I cannot float out. Swing in. Another onslaught. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Onslaught plus a trick. I'm so sad. Copy to cohort. 3 onslaughts. I mean, what, he's made 10 1/1/3 1s? The Juggernaut will do it. That's a good game. I mean, I'm not dead, but I'm dead. Like, there's nothing I can draw here that will help. And I drew another land, which is fitting. Maybe if we didn't flood out, but definitely got us with the Whirling Strike plus onslaught number 3, which, who runs 3 onslaughts in their deck, by the way? Is not the trick I was expecting. But GG, Eken. I will get you another day. Not a bad first matchup, though. And like I said, he is the most winning, most trophy person for the set. So if I'm going to lose, he's fine. Let's look at the packs and see what we got. My first Titania's Command and my first Strike Officer. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I don't actually play online a lot, so my collection stinks, so that's why I get first cards all the time. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.